horrible.
That's true. We could crush them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we go down, we'll go down together. Because
Yeah.
if you bring me down, we go down. Then we're gonna go down together.
My force.
And look at me right now, Gilbert. You're a talented young man,
Thanks, man.
right? And I feel like you have it really quite, in terms of like the theatrical world, the stuff that you want to do. You're gonna get there, and you're gonna be a big actor and all that stuff, right? But if you try to bring me down, that's not gonna happen. Because I will fucking rip you.
I feel like me and George literally do the opposite. We try to keep you up.
They raise
That's
you
what
up.
I meant to say. I want to keep you up.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Obviously, we missed you very much while you were gone.
Uh huh.
And you asked Annie and Esther to host the show. Did you miss us? Did it give you FOMO that you weren't here in the room? Did you like that episode?
When I started Bad Friends, right? There was I started it with a sense of kind of a guilt.
Why?
I'll tell you why, and I'm just telling you my honest answer, and I'm not okay. Is because Tigerbelly for me is this may be true, may not be, but I think it's more toward the honest side. Saved me in many ways. Okay. Not only did it save my career, but I think it saved us too as a couple. It gives us something to do together, a project. There's a lot of trust that goes into something like this, and we've had our blowouts and we've had our heads have butted, but at the end of the day, it's our little baby, and it's our it's literally like a part of us. It's our family member, Tigerbelly, and when I started with Bad Friends, I felt like I was abandoning it a little bit, you know what I mean? Because it's like, but I think I did Bad Friends because of all of us. I think in many ways, I don't want to get into the financial situation, but in many ways, I did Bad Friends for us. Okay.
I also.
But let me finish.
Yeah.
But there was a side of me that was like, thought, how great would it be if Kalila could start something up with a couple of girls? And I've always thought, because of guys we fucked, and I'm friends with a lot of female podcasters. I love what they're doing, so it's like I think it would be good. At first, in my head, I was like, how great would it be, if it was like an all-female Asian podcast that you did. But then later, I thought, it just two really funny people. So I think you, Annie, and Esther filling in for me, you know what I mean, on Tigerbelly, number one, was great. I don't have to see, because I don't listen to any of them. So, but I just already know in my heart. I never asked, how did it go, or anything like that. I just know it's going to be good, right? Because it's those two, right? And I'm excited to announce.
Wait, we're not announcing anything. What are you saying? I just wanted your input on what you thought.
I thought we were making an announcement.
We're not.
All right, so here's what. Can I just say what my dream is then?
Yeah, what's
Sure,
your
let's go
dream?
back
My
to that.
dream is that you, Annie, and Esther, right, would do a podcast together. Is my dream for you. I think those are the two perfect. Esther's fucked up in the brain. She's a fucked up.
Annie is gonna be so happy you said that.
Esther, because I saw her earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
I saw her earlier today, right? And my first reaction when I see her, I'm like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? She's fucked up. Okay? Annie is just garbage. She's human garbage with, walking around. Just the floppiness of her. You know what I mean? There's just something, you know what I mean? Like she sweats nicotine juice or something. You know what I mean?
Nicotine juice.
She just has that vibe. And I looked at you three earlier today, and I went, that's it. I love it. They're both very talented young ladies, and not young, but
When you first started Bad Friends, I was really excited. I never want to ever feel like we have our own thing, but I feel like you shine very differently across different people. Like that's just how life is. Like you are so funny with Santino, and I completely I think that in one of the earlier episodes of Tigerbelly too, I was like, wait a second, like you guys would be perfect to do this together. And then Eric Griffin was like, why would you say something like that?
Yeah.
Remember? But it's the same way like I feel with Annie and Esther. It's like if we were to ever do a podcast together, you would be getting a completely different side of me, because who I am with you is not who I am with them. And I do tend to open up more in like a girly way with them,
yeah.
where I wouldn't, I'm for some reason I say way more fucked up things with them.
Yeah, it's like with Andrew, I'm more. I would cave into my my faults, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like at the end of the day, I go, all right, yeah, that was me, my bad, or should I have done this? You're right. I try to learn from my behaviors. With Andrew, I think I would stand firm and not cave in as much. You know what I mean? Because I just fucking hate him so. I just what I mean? When I look at him, I just go, God, there's everything about you irritates me, right? So I think that I wish we would have used the Bad Friends instead of calling it Bad Friends, Riffin without Griffin.
Oh, God.
We almost named Bad Friends Riffin without Griffin, right? And when Andrew brought that up, I chuckled on the phone so hard, and I go, but then I realized if we put that out there, it would have been
Irreparable damage.
devastating for Eric, right? But how funny would that have been?
Very funny.
Yeah.
That's like if me, Esther, and Annie
Very
started a
funny.
podcast called Having a Time Without Rick.
And
That's really
and
funny.
he's gonna clip this.
You should have that. You should name it that if you do one with those girls.
And we promise, with more than 50 years as a family-owned business, we've got you covered!
Yeah.
Shout out, Rick. Love you.
Yeah. Rick is
Kidding.
Rick is an interesting guy. But here, there's another guy that's in the podcast world has really kind of taken a hold of his vibe, and
I
content there.
love what he does. He works so hard. That's not even a podcast. That's a show. It's a show.
Yeah.
He does fine tune it to make it feel it's a perfect show.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, and also I just love he's a lovely guy. You know, wouldn't want to go camping with him. You know, or like just long distance anything with him. You know what I mean? Or a vacation. But from afar, I'm a big fan of his. You know,
I'd like to do that with you guys post-vaccine. If we could all just jump in an RV together and just drive around America.
First location.
My first stop, I would like to, I've never been to Yosemite. I've also never been to the Grand
Yosemite, let's do it.
Have you Have you been to the Grand Canyon?
I've been to the Grand Canyon. I've been all over the place, but let's do it.
Yeah, I never got to really explore America in that way. I've also never been to Yellowstone. I've never been to Wyoming.
No.
Wait, I think I went to Wyoming for a swim meet.
Hey guys, we're going to take a really quick break to share this amazing brand new sponsor.
Upstart.
Bobby.
Yeah.
You know that credit card?
Yeah.
That one that you're afraid to look at?
You know, freaks me out, Kalila.
To see what the balance
because the balance, right? I don't want to confront it, but it weighs heavily on my heart.
Well, if you've been avoiding your debt, it's time to confront it, Bobby.
What? What can I do?
Upstart can help you face it and finally pay it off.
Really?
Listen, last year showed us that you never know what life is going to throw at you. And if you use credit cards to pay for unexpected expenses,
it can be overwhelming. Am I not right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And it can take control
I don't
of
want
your life. But now you can take control back with Upstart, so you know exactly what to expect.
Why would you want to walk around with all this debt in your mind and your heart? Am I not right?
It's not worth it.
Upstart is the key to your solutions.
If you have multiple credit cards, you know that tracking multiple balances, due dates, and website logins can be really stressful. So Upstart...
It also finds smarter rates with trusted partners because they assess more than just your credit score, baby.
And this is what it almost like consolidates everything. Upstart makes things simple with one monthly payment in one place.
Oh my God.
That's a relief.
Double relief.
Whether it's paying off credit cards, consolidating high interest debt, or funding personal expenses, over 500,000 people have used Upstart to get a simple, fixed monthly payment. It finds smarter rates with trusted partners because they assess more than just your credit score. Within a 5-minute online rate check, you can see your rate upfront for loans from $1,000 to $50,000. And guys, I'm not exempt from this. I have student loans. There are a lot of things that I have to pay monthly. What a relief for me to just go to one place, pay one price, and get it out of my head. Tell us more about it, Gil. Oh, Bobby, tell us more about it.
No, you do it, Gilbert.
Well,
I think you should do it.
Okay, well, if you want that double relief, find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/belly. That's upstart.com/belly. Don't forget to use our URL to let them know we sent you. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. Go to upstart.com/belly. Enjoy the rest of the show.
I think you and I should do an RV trip, you and I.
I'd love to go to Canada.
Bring the dogs, though.
Oh, Gobi doesn't like long road trips, babe. You know that. But Julio and Remy do.
Are we going to keep this house as an animal farm, or...
Yeah, there's new family members here.
I mean, I'll just be honest with you.
When did you find out?
Oh, my God. I land.
Oh, you land?
I land in LAX. I'm like, oh, finally home. I'm going to go home, relax, you know. And all of a sudden I get a text. Beep, beep. All right. I look at it. And it's like, there was an emergency at the hospital. Or I don't know what the fucking thing was.
I didn't say hospital.
Oh, you said there was an emergency.
Yeah.
I'll read it to you. It's right here. This is what I get.
I might have exaggerated it a bit.
I don't care.
That might have been a strategic move to do it last minute, too.
Very good move.
So here you are. There you go. So you say, babe, there were 2 dogs in an emergency situation. So I'm taking care of them downstairs for a couple days only. Are they still here?
It's only been a couple days.
Yeah. When are they leaving?
Let me tell you something, okay?
No, don't get defensive. Don't get defensive. I'm not here for a fight. I'm just asking you a question. When are they leaving?
Whenever they get adopted.
Okay.
Listen.
You trying to die?
Listen.
I know.
Trying to die.
Listen, and it was an emergent situation because it was a homeless couple from Skid Row who got ill and they could no longer care for their dogs. That's, to me, is the most emergent situation. But I've always wanted to do more. I've always wanted to help in any way I can. And this is just one way I feel like I can do that. And yeah, those 2 dogs are with me now. Also, they're fucking perfect, by the way. You just met Momoa.
The big one
the big.
Sweet, so sweet.
He's the sweetest guy, and the tiny little black Chihuahua, her name is Lisa Bonet. She's like one of those birds that sits on top of like hippos in by the river.
All right.
They just perch there. You don't even know she's there. She's so low maintenance. These dogs, homeless dogs, are the best dogs, by the way.
They're also best of friends, and so but the pit bull is the biggest pit bull I've ever seen.
So big.
He's a big boy.
Right? The biggest head I've ever seen. I mean, the only creature that I've seen with a bigger head is Marianne. Okay, that's your friend. That's your friend from Denver. God bless you, Marianne.
You guys are friends now. Stop.
I love her. I
talking
know.
about her.
She has a very big head for her body, and that's it. That's a fact.
You guys have very similar proportions. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. I don't know why every time I attack Marianne that you have to attack me back.
Well, it's because it like for someone who has your like bodily proportions, I'm just surprised
I'm
how much.
cute as fuck, and they're scientific.
Well, you also look like a chicken drumstick, but
Okay. I don't know why it became that roast, right? But why are you doing that?
She's on a dais, bro.
But let me just go back to the dogs, right? So the dog is the biggest, and then Lisa Bonet is the size of
My
the
palm.
paw of this dog.
Yeah.
But they're best of friends, right? And you're right. The dog seems like one of those like, there are certain birds that will hop on other birds, right, to get the food.
yeah,
Like big. What's a big ostrich? Like an ostrich.
yeah.
Will go, and a little bird will sit on top of an ostrich's shoulders, because when the ostrich walks, it brings up mosquitoes and bugs from the ground.
Yeah.
And the other, little tiny bird will grab the food.
Yeah.
So it's almost as if like they're symbiotic in that way.
That's exactly the word. That's the correct scientific term. I'm so surprised.
Why?
It's symbiosis.
Yeah. I'm not dumb.
What
But anyway, so
What is dog food?
we're gonna have these dogs for indefinitely.
If you guys are interested in adopting Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet, please go over to Love Leo Rescue's Instagram and you can fill out an application there. They are
They're sweet.
just the sweetest, easiest house guests we've
Yeah,
had.
we say
Yeah.
that about dogs, and then they get.
So that's it. We're Animal Farm.
menace.
That's so horrible.
Yeah.
What's going on? What text are you reading?
Fucking dickhead. Shut up.
I'm so curious. Is it juicy?
Just give it a little, is it juicy or
Oh, will you cut it out?
keep it light?
Yeah, keep it
I
light.
can't keep it out. It's either we cut it out or not.
Hey, look, babe. Look what's here. Hey! Don't go through there. Go the other way. Go over there. Come on. No, wrong way. Come here, baby. Hi, baby.
What's that's
That's Lisa Bonet over there. She's very shy, but she's really sweet. She just don't pee, okay? We're potty trained in this house.
you're like literally she's
Hi,
really always
Lisa.
staying close to him.
Oh, don't go through there. This is the camera. Get him, George. Let's go, Momo.
Little one seems very timid. Wow. How do people find out about the dogs and where you can apply
Love
for them?
Leo Rescue
There you guys go.
on Instagram. I cannot rave about them enough. They are such sweet little angels.
Where is this?
Would you guys
guy?
like an unhelpful advice?
Yes, please.
On Hopeful Bites with Bobby and Kalani.
Hey, Tigerbelly. My name is Chris. I am a 24-year-old law student, and I live with my girlfriend and her family in their house. When I was notified that school would be all over Zoom, I decided to live here so I could save money and not have to pay for an apartment closer to campus. The problem is my girlfriend developed a gluten intolerance over the past few months, and she constantly burps. It sounds silly, but it's very distracting and has even impacted our relationship. My desk is inside our bedroom, and the constant burping makes it very hard to concentrate on what I'm reading. She is transitioning over to gluten-free diet. Hopefully that helps. What should I do in the meantime? All the libraries are closed. My girlfriend can't stop burping. The house is small, so I can't really move to another room. I really need to have a quiet area where I can focus.
Put some headphones
Hopefully you all can help
in,
me.
buddy.
Love the podcast.
What?
Chris.
Wait, let me. So he's taking classes online.
Well, they're quarantining together, and so basically they're stuck in a home together. And his girlfriend has a gluten intolerance.
Right. No, I get it. So there's something they invented called headphones.
Noise canceling, right?
Exactly.
Or
Yeah,
just
put your
music.
fucking. You're on Zoom. You can't put headphones in and take the class that way.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
What the fuck is this about then?
You know
Well, what
I
about
think?
when they're just in bed together and she just is burping?
But that has nothing to do with them. You did deal with that. It's like I have to deal with some of your shit.
Like what?
Your wet feet.
Wait, no.
Does that affect
Oh.
your livelihood?
No, I'm just saying. It's like she's wet.
That sounds so wrong. She's wet.
Yeah.
She's that wet ass feet.
I mean, there are certain things that people like. I'm sure, obviously, I have a lot of things. You mean that you have to deal with?
Can you give us one thing that you've had to deal with, but you found a solution?
I haven't
Might be
found
help-
any solution.
Yeah.
There have been no solution.
There is no
to this house. Only misery.
Misery.
Here's what I think. Well, actually, Bobby should speak to this because you are very sensitive about hearing people burp. It's funny because you burp, but when you hear other people burp, you feel grossed out.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. You every time, even at the tiniest little burp from you, you're like, ew. You don't like burp and you don't like vomit.
Yeah, I don't like vomit. That for sure. I hate vomit.
Do you gag when you see it?
Not even vomit. I'd rather poo. I'd rather have than vomit.
Like in the house, he cleans the poo.
I won't clean vomit.
He refuses to clean
I
vomit.
just don't like it. Poo is easy. Yeah, because I don't vomit.
You've never vomited.
There's two types of people. There are diarrhea people or there are vomiters.
Yeah. I'm a diarrhea man.
I'm a
all
diarrhea
day,
man myself.
All day long.
Diarrhea.
24/7. You know what I mean? But for life. Diarrhea. Have you ever seen me vomit?
I have never seen you vomit in all this 8 years.
Yeah.
Really?
Never. No. I just don't do it. I've gagged.
You don't even have a gag reflex. You'd
Not
be
really. Yeah.
Whoa.
I
You're-
cough.
You're
when I-
wasted on this heterosexual relationship.
There we go.
You'd make a
Change
man
the
so
combat.
happy with your lack of gag
Oh,
reflex.
George.
I
I don't know if I can come up with it. This week's Big Papayas over at Patreon. Kyle Snuffer. Go ahead.
Bon
No, you're supposed to do a Jeopardy thing. I say Kyle Snuffer, you know what I mean? Guys that masturbate in the forest.
Oh. But then you're supposed to say, what is Kyle Snuffer?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. I say, what is Kyle Snuffer? All right. Or you can just say Bon Johnson. They say, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. What is Bon Johnson?
Forget it. Let's just say the names. Kyle
they were on
Snuffer,
my
Bon
side.
Johnson, Rachel Wilkins, Melvin Flores, Rebecca Torres, Hafiz from Singapore. Love that guy.
Yep.
Jamie Che Cortez.
Jaime
Jaime.
Aaron Wasserstrom.
Wasserstrom.
Nile Red.
Read it the other way around,
always
starting from Nile
correct.
Red.
Go
Because
backwards
Kyle
now.
Snuffer got a lot, so say Nile
Red
Red.
Nile.
What is now?
Wasserstrom Aaron. Let's do it backwards. Red Nile, Wasserstrom Aaron. Cortez Che Aime. Singapore from Hafiz. Torres Rebecca. Flores Melvin. Wilkins Rachel. Johnson Bond. Snuffer Kyle.
Guys, those were our big pies over at patreon.com/belly. Enjoy the rest of the show.
George, that video,
Need to get
That
the
was on that
Tesla out for this bad boy.
So funny.
it made me laugh. Last night, I rewatched it, and I almost died from laughter. It's probably one of the funniest.
tell
things
the
I've
Frick,
ever
look at that. Ding, 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 ding.
No, we already
bang.
sit it on back front. Yeah, I'm not gay. No.
It's great.
Oh.
Have you seen it?
No.
Yeah.
It is. I am
Insane.
delivered.
It's like I'm doing a sermon.
Delivered. I am delivered. Dude, please watch it right now.
I'll watch out.
We will watch
So,
it after.
can I tell you what it is?
Yeah, please.
It's obviously I don't know what church it is, but it's televised and it's a
Televangelist.
it's a black church, and they have you know what I mean, a young man who announces you know what I mean that the Lord saved him from being gay.
Is he wearing a bow tie?
Yeah, but it's obvious. But it's obvious, number one, that he's still gay, and number two, it's obvious he doesn't want to be there, right? And he's just going through the motions, and it's so fucking funny. He's committing to it, right? And he's trying to convince himself that he's not gay, but you are.
You just gotta take one for the team, I think. Like that's what my sister did when my dad, when we first came to America. I've told this story before. My dad had fallen into step with a Nigerian Mennonite church because they were great people and they really helped him transition in America. And so my dad, as a thank you, would go. He was an elder in the church, and so we would basically go to this church every Sunday. And during these, every Sunday they would have a part of the, what do you call it, service where you would testify about how the Lord, how God is great and why God is great. So basically something that happened to you that week, right? Tiny things, big things. And so my dad basically was like, Kawinda, you should go up there and testify. And she was like, number one, what the fuck is happening? Like, I'm only 2 weeks into my American tour.
Yeah.
I'm terrified. My sister, by the way, is a very introverted, shy girl. Like, she is not someone like me. And she goes up there and she puts on quite possibly the most convincing performance of her life. She was doing convulsions when she took in the spirit. And she did like a Ric Flair dead man's drop, where she like her body like stiffened like this.
I wish I was there.
And then she like rocked back and forth on her belly.
Yeah. I wish I was there.
I want to see her.
And then you know what? I was scared because I thought that maybe she had been taken by the spirit. That's how convincing it was.
Yeah.
And she came back and she was like, I had to do it. Like, these people are so nice.
Yeah.
Like, these people have helped us so much in America. Like, I couldn't not do that.
That would be fun. We should do that. We should start going to a church that does that,
Yeah.
and then have a competition to see who can get in for the believability.
People are like,
I think
Bobby Lee?
I think I would kill it. I would do shit. I think I would. Oh my god, we gotta do
All
it.
you hear is Bobby going, I'm not gay anymore. I'm not gay anymore.
No one even accused him of being gay.
All right. Well, thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you
I
next
love you guys.
week. We love you. Bye.
Guys, bye.
So last week on our episode with Annie and Esther, I told them that before you left Hawaii, you asked that I plan a wedding. And I was like, well, we're not engaged. And then you said,
We are engaged. We're getting married.
babe, how do you think this works, babe?
You're
I
engaged?
wanted clarification on this.
Yeah.
We're not engaged. How does this work for you in your head? What goes
already
first?
telling people.
Are you kidding
All the
me?
people at Magnum PI were getting married. Yeah, it was a congratulations.
Is it the dream you always...
Now, I don't know. Listen, I don't know how to do it the other way. I don't want to do storybook.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't want to do storybook. I'm not gonna get on my knees. I'm not gonna put the fucking ring in a fucking cupcake, and have you eat the middle of the cupcake and then have
Okay, so are we mafia handshaking on this then?
No, we're just gonna say it. I'm not gonna even handshake. We're getting married.
We're engaged.
Go ahead.
I guess
Let's go. Let's move on.
That's it.
Is that real now? Can we confirm this?
Ask him. That's it.
Who is this 2-1?
This is going to go out to everyone. Are you confirming you
Look,
are
he has to
gay?
take a phone call. That's how important this engagement is to
Yeah,
him.
we're getting married. We're getting married. Let's go. Let's read.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah. That's how That's how I want to do it. It's better that way.
It's done.
It's
done.
so rude, is what it is.
I wanted to make you so angry about. No, I don't want to do it. I'm so excited. I told everyone at Magnum I was. Perdita gave me a hug. She didn't give me a hug, but yeah, she did give me a hug.
It's like saying that you're dead. It's the same thing. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry she died.
And everyone was like, congratulations. I go, you come to the wedding? We should maybe do it in Hawaii. So we can,
I don't have
invite
family
all
in
the Magnum-
America.
All the Magnum.
So you are engaged. I'm looking at you now. Are you accepting this? Yes.
She already accepted it. We're doing it.
I want
You
him
plan
to
it, though.
accept it.
You plan it
She's
though.
always just so
I'm gonna have Gilbert and George plan it.
Will you guys plan it?
And I like her
Yes.
a lot.
It's got to be in either LA or Hawaii, somewhere where all my celebrity friends can come.
This is a problem.
He knows all the vendors.
Feel free to put something in the chat. I don't know what you want to do, but hanging out, practicing for the pod that we're about to do. guy's taken out. There we go. Oh,
Does it still count as ending the night with McDonald's? If you order it for breakfast the morning after?
right here.
I'm ordering either way. Order McDelivery in the app.
I like this. This is cute.
What? Like what?
Look how cute I look right now.
Your face or your body?
Just everything about me.
You have to question what is cute about you.
Yeah.
Aren't I like so cute?
What about you?
I don't know what to focus on.
Okay,
Such an hard insult, but
I'll tell
It's not
you.
hard. I just want to know.
Can I tell you what's cute about me? I'll start. Do you want toe first or head first?
I guess start from the top down, bottom up, but start.
top down, bottom.
Okay, what I find cute about myself right now is that my hair is kind of like disheveled and wet from the shower, but like I'm like, oh, I don't want to blow dry it, so I'm just gonna tuck it in this cute hoodie, this camo hoodie, right? From this store, Fukushima store.
Women are so weird.
And what I find cute about my face right now are my lips are kind of juicy. And what I find cute about my lower half are these pants from All Saints.
Whose are those?
Ours.
Mine.
Ours.
You guys have clothes that you consider ours?
Ours, yeah. This is the ours pad.
Tell me about the cute part though.
And then,
Let's go
Oh
straight to the
my God,
cute,
again.
and then like.
okay, but most.
Are you
what-
saying from top? Are you saying from top to bottom you're cute all around, or are there spots in your body that's not as cute as others,
But generally,
or it's just some stuff that's straight up ugly?
I think my
I want to know.
my aura is really cute right now.
Okay.
Oh, spiritual.
Okay.
Spiritual cuteness.
Well now we're doing like fourth dimensional stuff and auras and spirits and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your spirit's cute.
Thank you.
What do you found
The
cute?
physical shell is, you know what I mean? It's damaged, but okay.
The inside,
Yeah.
but the
You know what I mean?
inside.
Yeah, the aura, I can't see that right
Hang
now.
on, not just the physical shell, the insides are pretty damaged.
Pretty damaged too. So,
Look, if they're melting.
but in terms of spiritually and aura-wise, pretty damn good, man.
So
But
cute.
that's what I wasn't looking at. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you seem post-apocalyptic, clothing-wise, like you know what I mean, like you're smuggling stuff, you know what I mean, back into the camp.
But how cute is this contrast of this orange necklace with this?
Oh,
I didn't see it.
Here's where I gotta bring
But
up.
now do I look cute or not? I pulled this out.
No, absolutely not.
It got worse for some weird reason.
It kind of got worse. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Do you feel cute?
no. I feel like a Smurf.
That's cute.
Oh yeah, no, but yeah,
Kinda
yeah,
cute.
yeah.
Bobby went on a date with a girl, and he was like, "What should I wear?" And he was like, "Should I wear this? Should I wear that?" And then I was
It's
like,
so
"Yeah, I
crazy
think
'cause
those
he
two
started
things look good together." And I
dating
swear to you guys, he walked out of the
after they
door
broke
looking
up.
like a
It's like
full-blown strawberry.
maybe
The classic. I love that look.
And I
might
don't know
have
if that
just
was
been annoying
internal
the crap out of
sabotage
him
on
all
my
the
part,
time.
but it was
He was tired.
so funny because he ran into Sosie at the pharmacy,
Always
and
trying
she
to
sent me a picture, and
fix
he was
him or
like,
something. I don't know. They said.
"As why does he
after-
look like a strawberry?"
Was there sabotage involved?
Back to the strawberry. What?
I feel like sometimes
You look
that's
like
how it
a
is.
cute strawberry.
So what you're
He
telling
was
me
just
is
constantly being
Sosie
told what to
bacon.
do.
Yeah, she took a picture of you.
No, let me get this straight.
Lay it
Yeah.
out.
May I get this straight?
Could be wrong, and it's not.
I
always
run into
like
Sosie Bacon and her boyfriend
Mm-hmm.
at a pharmacy,
that. Current user.
She taped
Protect
me-
Current user.
talking to her
Didn't
boyfriend,
happen
Mm-hmm.
before.
and then she slams the way I look. And the only reason I'm looking like that is because I got the okay from you to look like that. And then you guys are now shaming me behind my back. if I'm dressed like a fruit, tell me I'm dressed like a fruit, and I'll change.
She actually didn't say.
If I went out like this, would you say, "Oh, he's dressed like a blueberry"?
Let's see.
You are dressed like.
I didn't
Wait,
even
wait, wait.
realize you were all blue.
That's why I said Smurf. You didn't get that joke earlier, fuckface? Yeah. So you're saying that I look like a blueberry now?
You look, honestly, you're a little bloob right now.
Yeah.
Boob.
All right, but I'm gonna say this. I'm into what is this mono? Chromatic.
Yeah, monochromatic.
I like being monochromatic.
Oh,
I like
she knows.
the same color but different shades of that one color as a clothing thing.
I think so too.
You know, I see European male models do that.
Hit 'em with the
black dudes,
gravity.
They'll wear like peach from top bottom. And I go, I want to look like that. But when I look like it, I look like a fruit. That's what you're saying.
No, I think everyone knows you are the style icon in among male
But
comedians.
since, was I now when I went to the fucking out? Was I a style icon that day as a strawberry?
You looked.
It's a strawberry.
Our dads booked a tour of San Fran by e-scooter. Embarrassing. Until Frank
Hit him with
called
it.
up. Bye, San
Uh-oh.
Francisco. Hello, San Francisco.
This is
Florida
probably the
300,000
hardest
travel
guy I've
experiences
ever
you'll
faced
remember. Do
in the
more,
game
buy a tour.
so far.
How do I say? Like you were pushing the boundary of
envelope.
fashion. Yeah, you were really pushed. And I really respected it. Also, the fact that you wore these really cute pink socks under your slides.
What?
Wasn't through that day, huh? You know, there's a nice way of doing this, and I don't know if this.
Was it, wait, were you wearing that shirt? Because that's strawberry. I don't think you were doing that on the team.
I was like that,
Come
but different,
on.
like with longer sleeve paraphernalia. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
So there's a nicer way to do it, and I think the next time if I'm full blown doing the fruit thing, right? You
Get
should
'em,
just tell me
Sam.
you look like a cantaloupe or whatever,
Ezekiel or
and then I'll go, oh, I should take all this, you know what I mean, orange stuff off, right? Instead of like letting me go out in the world like that, having people shame me, and then you guys laughing behind my back. I think that's the wrong.
Actually, I should. Sophie didn't say you look like a strawberry. She said you just smelled like vapes.
I can't tell.
So we
what's-
went through all that.
What's better? I don't
We went through all that just to get to there.
Yeah.
The truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think I know. I understand what's going on now. Okay. In the beginning of the podcast, right? I didn't say that you looked beautiful, right? And then you had a defense mechanism.
Filters?
You had to shame, you know what I mean, my clothing style. And then now you're trying to do this whole vape thing. I don't know what that's all about, that angle. But I want to let's go back to the beginning. I apologize for that. Can we just move on from there then?
Yeah.
And the reason why, but the vape thing doesn't bother me because I'll show you what it is. It's not in my pocket. It's upstairs. Her boyfriend
Her
smokes
boyfriend.
the same exact vape flavor and brand that I smoke. And so when she smelled me, she goes, "Oh my God, I know that smell so well." And then that's how we talked. That's how we grouped together. I would have never talked. I had never met him before.
Right.
I've never met Sosie's boyfriend, but that was the connection there. So anyway,
Whoa, that's weird.
Okay.
anyway, let's start.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome to another episode of.
My name.
I'm sorry, I'm dressed like a blueberry.
Oh, you said that's so cute. You said I'm Zoe.
Oh, I'm Zoe. Oh, that's a cool name, Zoe.
Zoe is a name.
No, Zoe.
Oh, with an S.
Yes,
That is so cute.
I'm Zoe. I'm Zoe Susu. Yeah. All right. Anyway, welcome to another episode. I don't like that sweatshirt.
I love it.
I know she does, and she complimented earlier, but you know, I just don't. The Bears is a football team.
Got to get the
Yeah.
power cell.
The
I don't
refrigerator
remember where
plays
it
for them?
was. Where was it?
Yes,
Yes.
it did.
We've talked about that already.
Where was it? Where was it?
Maybe not. I
Yeah,
love
I
your
don't think so.
random football knowledge. Tell me more.
You got a lot of
Tell me
random
more.
sports knowledge.
Refrigerator Perry.
Wow.
He was a linebacker or defensive linebacker.
Yep, defensive linebacker, man.
Do you know what the
Defensive
position is
linebacker,
called?
man.
He wasn't defensive end. Yeah, he was defensive line.
Defensive tackle, yeah.
He's the wall
Yep.
defensively, and he was good at sacking.
Jeez, I need to get rid
That's
of
all I know.
some stuff.
Okay.
Okay. He doesn't
in
do the
there?
pass interference all that.
Nice.
But my point is that
No.
refrigerator Perry. That's the only one. Luke Dukas. What was it?
I don't know who that is.
He
Dick
was a-
Butkus.
Huh?
Dick Butkus.
Luke Dukas? I'm going to look up Luke Dukas.
Wait, what was his name?
Dick
Dick
Butkus.
Butkus.
Dick. Was I close?
Luke
Yeah,
Dukas.
close enough for me to get.
Yeah, Luke
That's as
Bucas.
Close as you need to be.
Look, can we look at? Can we see if there's anyone named Luke Dukas? Oh my God, there's a football.
There
There's
is a,
picture of-
a football player named Luke Dukas.
That's who I was thinking
There you
about.
go, baby.
That's how I was thinking about. That's Luke Dukas. Yeah, that's my man. Yeah.
There's a Luke Dukas.
There's a guy named Luke Dukas.
It's football photos.
And football photos. So how did I know that? How do I know Luke Dukas?
I have no
don't
I
even know
have
who
no
that is.
idea, but good job.
Thank you. So very hard to shame me, isn't it?
It's
Kinda
so
is.
hard.
So difficult because my trickery goes beyond your comprehension. Okay, so anyway, I love football, but I don't know, the Bears, they're pretty good. Well, they were good at one point, right? Are they good now?
No, they stink now. It's a rebuilding year. They were good in '85, and every year that they play badly, I think I should just rewatch the whole '85 season so I can be happy every Sunday.
You know how I know? Did I already explain to you why I know Refrigerator Perry?
Were you in a
Commercial?
commercial with her?
No. Can I?
Please do.
Okay, so have you ever heard of Tecmo Bowl?
Oh yes. I do know this story.
You do know what's the story?
No, but then you didn't say it on the podcast. You just told it to me, so repeat it.
I know you've played that game. That's all.
Weapon engineering.
So I didn't know anything about football, and I played
I got
Tecmo
it all
Bowl,
ranked up.
and I know how the game's played. Kind of.
This is
Well, ask me questions.
weapon.
What's a down?
It's after the first scrimmage of play, and then you go forward, and it depends how many yards is the down, right?
How many downs do you get before the other team gets the ball as a turnover? How many chances?
Four.
Yeah. How
But
many
they
points?
usually don't do the fourth. They use after the third down. They usually do the kick
Craft
thing.
10
Okay, this guy knows.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Try to trick me, huh?
How many points is a touchdown?
7, 6, and 6,
Yeah, good. You almost
6,
got
and
you.
then the field goal is 7 or whatever.
Yeah, I can get you.
Yeah, you fucking idiots,
I can
man.
get you.
I'm a mind boggler, dude.
Who's the quarterback for the San Jose Sharks?
That's his hockey team.
Let's go. This
Ooh,
this
got
guy's
it.
good, dude.
Oh, ask me more sportsy.
Can someone else help me? I can't.
Yeah,
help you.
Ask me another sporty, dude. I challenge you.
This is a tricky. This is a
Toot.
tricky. This is a tricky one.
Yeah.
2-point conversion. How many points do you actually get? And a 2-point conversion.
2 points.
Okay, I tried to trick you.
That's not good. That's so dumb. That's a good one.
You almost fell for that.
Yeah. Anyway, Tecmo Bowl. So
Tecmo.
Tecmo Bowl. So I didn't know anything about football, but for some reason I would play with the Chicago Bears, and there would be there's like one, and it's tell me what the characters look like on it. Just what generally. So generally that's what it looked like, right?
Old school, yeah.
Old school like that, right? And then, but one of the characters when you played the Bears was gigantic.
Oh,
And he was a little faster than everyone. So I had to ask around, like, who's that big, black, gigantic character? I mean, that's the defensive. And then, like, my friends would be, that's fucking Refrigerator Perry. And that's how I know the name. That's all. I went through all that just to do that. But Tecmo Bowl!
Oh.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's why. I wish football was that they just kept playing. If they kept playing, I would be a huge fan of it. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by keep playing?
He doesn't like the stopping.
I don't like the stopping.
Oh, okay.
And then people discussing things on the side. You know what I mean? I don't like it. You know what I mean? I don't like cheering. I don't like
that either.
why is there a halftime thing?
You like the pace
Yeah,
of soccer,
why?
where it's continuous.
I like any sport that's continuous. You know what I mean? It's just maybe it's because of my ADD or whatever, but it's like,
Do you think basketball is continuous?
yes.
Okay.
If there was a Korean football player, would you be more interested?
No.
Damn it.
Like, what would he play though?
He's actually one of the best in the league. He plays for Atlanta Falcons. That's why I know.
Wait, there is one?
Yeah, Young Ho Koo. He's a kicker.
Who?
He's
Young
good.
Ho who?
Young Ho Who.
Young Ho Koo.
He's a handsome guy too.
He's a handsome guy.
Wait, does his? I would love to have his jersey.
I would love.
Yeah, let's get his jersey.
Yeah, we'll have it.
Yeah, but is he good?
He's good. He actually.
What a handsome guy.
He's a really good kicker too.
Oh, that's all he does is kick?
It's an important part of the game.
But that's what he-
A touchdown is 6 points.
Wait, is that the guy? Is that the guy that was like
Get
he
rid
got
of
founded
kicking.
from TikTok or whatever?
No.
There was a guy that was like found him on the internet. Like he's good at kicking on the internet, and then they put him on the NFL.
Oh shoot, I don't know.
That's what I heard. Maybe it's my dream.
I feel. You know what? That it
Then you
sounds.
get-
Maybe I dreamed it.
You get seen on TikTok.
No, but I imagine that's how all of like the singing, all the talent show, are like they're recruiting everyone from TikTok.
Yeah.
For everything, so that actually makes sense.
I mean, the guy from Journey. You know,
That's from YouTube. Yeah.
I have one of these.
that's a
I
band,
forgot.
right? Journey.
Journey, the band, recruited the lead singer of a Filipino band called The Zoo or something like that, and his
Yeah.
name is Arnel Pineda.
Yeah, Arnel
that's
Pineda.
true.
When I was in Hawaii last,
Yeah.
they Journey played there, and they sold out every show. I mean, it was like people were like, it was almost as if like it was the Beatles. I mean, I think Arnel Pineda really reinvented that band.
think
Congratulations, guy. But you know, football's a pretty good. Arsenal is really just, I don't know.
Are you so proud?
We won again today.
Yeah, they're incredible right now.
What are we doing?
They're at the top of the table.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
What do you mean for sure? Why are you looking
He wants
at me
you.
like
He wants you
that?
to keep saying it because
No, because I want to just tell you how proud I am of my football club and how Arteta's reinvented the fucking thing. And you know, we went away to Chelsea today and won.
To make that
We beat Liverpool last week. We beat Tottenham 3 weeks before that. I mean, we're killing it. 11 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. And we're at the top of the league. That's all. I want to be proud of my team, you know?
If a team usually starts this strong, is it that like do they usually maintain all the way till the end of the season, or has a team started this strong and then fallen off like strangely like midway through the season?
Arsenal's done that. Arsenal's like started, but not as strong as now.
Yeah.
But we've had like 2 or 3 game streak, and we're like, oh my god, and then we'll lose the next 5.
Yeah, but we're 11 now.
We've never been here. I mean, the closest that we were is the year that we were the Invincibles.
Who's next? Who's second right now, and how?
Man
many?
City.
Man City.
By 2 points.
Oh.
And they have you know what they have on that? They have probably one of the greatest soccer players to ever live right now on their team.
Who is it?
They have a fucking Viking.
Oh yeah.
A straight up fucking white knight. I'll suck it.
You will?
You would.
I'm like, this guy is, bro. Is he from Norway or Denmark? One of those two.
Wait, who are we talking about?
All I know is they're not
Erling.
going to the World. His country is not going to the World Cup, so we're not going to get to see him in the World Cup.
Wow. But when in a World Cup game, in a qualifying game, when he played for what country is it? Denmark or
Norway.
Norway. When he was playing for Norway, he one time scored. That guy. He one time scored
Really?
9 goals in a World Cup game.
That's insane.
In one game. This dude got like 3 hat tricks, 3 games in a row for Man City this year.
It's incredible.
This guy's incredible, dude. This guy is incredible.
not
So
I can't decide about his face though.
What
I know, right? It's got
I'm intrigued by it, but I don't know if that's considered handsome or just.
no. It's you know the guy that was in the Northman.
Yeah, Alexander Skarsgård.
It's like a combination between Alexander Skarsgård and
Nice.
Judi Dench.
Oh come on!
You know,
I see the Judi Dench. I see the Judi
If you
Dench.
put them together, there he is. He is. Yeah,
They-
right there.
they is.
But this dude right here he's also tall and big.
Yeah.
He's incredible. Anyway,
Specimen.
people don't like to listen to soccer when but it is a part of one of my passions.
You should go. Are you gonna go to the game?
Wait, we wanted to maybe try going to an LAFC game because Gareth Bale plays.
Yeah. I should pick a team, Galaxy or fucking.
Go LAFC.
Why?
Dude, those games are like crazy.
Yeah.
A lot
they
of your
seem
fans
so
there
fun.
too.
Well, I think the reason why I would do is because Vela still plays for them, and he used to play for Arsenal when he was a kid. And I like Gareth Bale, and I also, Will Ferrell, I think is an investor.
Will
And
Ferrell.
Timberlake.
And Timberlake, yeah, so maybe.
Damn, you should have been an investor for that team. That would have been crazy.
Oh, here's $10. What the fuck are you talking about?
exactly.
Yeah, man. What do I get for $10?
I don't know.
Yeah,
If you-
shoelaces.
if
you
you-
got you got one soccer player shoelaces.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Brooklyn Inn for your house and everyday life.
Yeah.
When it comes to upgrading your space, Brooklyn has you covered, guys, and accessorized and super cozy. And you're in luck because all of their home essentials will be on sale for Black Friday / Cyber Monday. We use Brooklyn sheets and comforters at our home and all their other stuff, man.
Towels, robes, loungewear. They have all of it. Super soft.
Even though comfort is a reward in itself, the Brooklyn and Rewards program means you actually get points off your purchases too, along with free shipping and exclusive
these
deals.
3.
Just sign up and let the points roll in. So really do this Brooklyn's reward program, guys. The holidays can be hectic, so why not embrace the ease wherever you can find it? Brooklyn has bundles for bed and bath that put all the essentials in one place and save you money.
Make your holidays even happier with the help from the internet's favorite Brooklinen.
Visit brooklinen.com and get $20 off plus free shipping on orders of $100 and more. That's BROOKLINEN.com. Save anytime at Brooklinen with the code TIGER20. Brooklinen's Black Friday/Cyber Monday sale will only happen for a limited time, and the deals don't get better. If you happen to miss out, use promo code TIGER20.
Helix Sleep. You know, I have a bunch of mattresses in my house. I have a couple of rooms. I'm upper middle class, and so and for upper middle class people, what we use is Helix. Helix is the best mattress you could ever get. The Helix lineup includes 14 unique mattresses, including a collection of luxury models, a mattress for big and tall sleepers, even a mattress made just for kids.
So how will you know which Helix mattress works best for you and your body? Easy. Take the Helix sleep quiz and find your perfect mattress in under 2 minutes. Like for example, me, I kind of run a little bit hot and I'm a side sleeper. So I got matched with a midnight mattress, but then I had the option to go luxe. So it's a little bit thicker of a mattress, and it is such a dream.
Well, because of that, everyone is unique. You know that, right, babe?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone sleeps differently. You sleep differently than I do. Some people sleep hot, some people sleep cold. And that's why Helix has several different mattresses models to choose from, like you just said.
Take the Helix sleep quiz and find your perfect mattress in under 2 minutes, and your personalized mattress is shipped straight to your door free of charge. Helix knows there's no better way to test out a new mattress than by sleeping on it in your own home. That's why they offer a 100-night risk-free trial, you guys.
Also, Helix mattresses are American-made and come with a 10 or 15-year warranty. And remember, you get to try it out for 100 nights risk-free. Helix has been awarded the #1 mattress picked by GQ and Wired magazine. Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. Go to helixsleep.com/belly. With Helix, better sleep starts now.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If you had, if tomorrow you had fuck you money, what would be your first big obnoxious
He's doing Stardew.
You don't even know. No, not even that, dude. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to dig a mile underneath, not a mile, maybe half a mile underneath the ground. Okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 15 floors.
Maybe.
Sounds like Fallout.
Sounds like Fallout.
I
The
knew
i-
it.
the iPad,
What?
it sounds like the iPad Fallout.
Yeah, I played that game. The iPad
Build
version.
floors.
You're not I'm not done, Chachi.
He's going to switch it. It goes up.
No, it doesn't go up.
Okay.
Right?
Chachi.
What it does is this. And what I'll do for windows and stuff is I'll have because I've been on sets and stuff before. I'll have real windows. And at Magnum PI, when I do Magnum PI, in that bar scene, it looks like there's an ocean and boats and stuff. But I'm gonna have all that I'm gonna put in breezes.
What is your beef with actual windows, though?
I didn't know you had beef.
He has beef
Windows
with
and doors.
windows.
I have beef with windows and
He
doors.
has big
Any
beef
openings.
with windows.
No, I hate windows.
For what reason?
I don't like light.
He has beef with the sun, so.
Yeah, that's it. That's not the Window's fault.
That's the core. This is
That's not the Window's fault. It's the sun's fault.
That's
Too
what-
shiny. You know what I mean?
Chill out, dude.
Yes, chill out.
dude.
Chill out, son, right?
So you're like anti-ventilation in general.
I like air.
I don't think you do. You're building down into the
you're
ground.
building a bunker, bro.
Yeah, but why would I build the windows downstairs and have, you know what I mean? A thing.
But they're not real windows if you're
Doesn't matter.
building-
It's gonna look real. I'm gonna have a machine that puts in real breezes, right? And I'm gonna have a real you know what I mean, UV sun thing going on. So it's gonna look exactly like you would if you were outside, in a normal house.
So you would basically just be making a massive bunker.
But ask yourself why.
Why?
Thank you. That's all I want you to do is ask. No. What I'm saying is this. But
How do you get your vitamin D?
can I pump that through the window?
Or can you take vitamins?
Ooh.
Yeah. There's right. I can have one of those little dispensers.
Vitamin D tablets.
Yeah, tablets. Thank you.
Can I pump it through the window?
But check it out. All right. When you go to the house, it's going to be a little hill. You're not going to even know.
Like an anthill?
No, you're not even know there is a house there, right?
Yeah.
And on the side of this little tiny hill that I make, right, is a little wood, a rock area, what's protruding out. And then when you lift over one of the rock things, there's a little door handle, and you open it, and then there's an elevator.
I want to ask what your fascination is with being like alone,
That's it.
deep underground. Like, why do you love the idea of being
like
so
it
like
too.
isolated and away from everything? Like, you always talk about this, and I wonder where it comes from.
Well, I feel like I think I'm just a loner. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like half. You know what I mean? Mole. I don't know.
Are
I
we
just, like,
invited to this place?
No. No. You have to find it. You're never gonna find it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
There's no address. You know. Only I know how to get there.
Hey,
Yeah,
DoorDash,
I wanted
bro.
to do the same
yeah.
Oh fuck! I didn't think of that.
thing. The bomb.
Hey, why is
shell.
that DoorDash guy walking to the middle of a field?
Yeah, that's right.
Wait, maybe there's you can build something where
Yeah,
you can-
question me. Yeah, I
Okay.
like this.
We gotta
Okay,
chal-
so
we gotta
how
challenge.
does
Yeah,
there
challenge
has
me.
to be a way where he can lift something to deposit the food and you can bring it down.
Oh, I know. Mailbox.
Okay. What do you mean, just a random looking mailbox above ground?
Open field, one mailbox.
Yeah, there's just a blue, old school mailbox there, right? And you just stick the food in there. And there's like a little, you know what I mean, mechanism that it
Brings it
goes
down.
brings it down.
Yeah.
Or it could be one of those like old school laundry chutes,
I like that.
right? But oh yeah, I know.
But your food's gonna get beat up.
I knew you were gonna ask that. I knew you were gonna ask that, and I have a solution,
Let's
right?
go.
Right. So next to this floop, right, is a box with padding in it. Right. Stick it in the box, close it, and then drop it.
Send it down.
Smooth. But that still doesn't guarantee a smooth delivery. I'm sorry. You're gonna get some shit smashed up.
I'll get stuff unbreakable.
And I've seen you.
I'll
Like,
get food that's unbreakable.
I've seen you throw like
There we
rage
go.
fits when your
Let's see what
food
we
gets like smashed up. Right?
What was the last food situation rage?
Oh my God! Last week, remember the pizza?
Wait, I don't think we know that story.
I order a pizza from a
Okay.
pizza place. They brought me everything I ordered except the pizza.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
I remember that day.
yeah.
So, hey, we can't could we delay the podcast? I got everything except the pizza.
Yeah. How do you order a fucking pizza from a pizza place and they get the Diet Coke? They got chips.
The Parmesan packet.
The Parmesan packets, and it's out there, and there's no fucking pizza. And then I asked her, should I do a refund?
Yeah. Did you call the guy?
No, he left several messages.
Yo,
Where the fuck's my pizza?
where the fuck's my pizza, man?
I tipped you $30, bro.
Yeah, it's bullshit, dude. Yeah, so it happen. That stuff happens all the time. That's why you have to know what to order. Like I think Uncle Vinny's, they never forget shit.
But it's not necessarily the place. Sometimes it is the courier. It's the is that how you say it? Courier?
Courier.
Yeah.
Courier. I think that sometimes they they forget stuff in their car, or they like mix up the orders with somebody else.
Well, that's why I do the priority thing now.
The priority still doesn't guarantee it.
I know. Or what? Sometimes because our address is a little weird, they'll drop it off in another house. I hate when that happens too.
Yeah, that happened to me yesterday.
Yeah, I hate it. But yeah, forget my. Can I just erase all that stuff I'm gonna do with all that money to do the underground thing?
Yeah, what's
Okay.
another thing you want to spend
Yeah,
on?
that's a lot.
That,
of work.
that's a lot of work. It doesn't make any sense. And thank you for questioning it. Right, that's ridiculous.
Okay.
What I would do is with the money, is
Jeez, look at these ships. How
You're
much
not a
money? I
yacht
got
guy?
money.
what's a yacht? A yacht.
Like you wouldn't be like a carbon fiber.
It's like
yacht.
basically what's the first thing you buy that you do a selfie with and you post on your IG stories to show people like.
Oh, can you make a? I've asked myself this question late at night. Can you make a man-made island?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the Middle East, in
Dubai.
Dubai.
They do it all the time.
But not near any continent.
Like in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where what ocean? Indian,
One
Pacific,
seven.
Atlantic. Do you have ideas?
Is the Bay of Pigs something?
I think it's
Yeah, that's the Cuban
Atlantic.
Ocean.
What?
Cuban Ocean.
Yeah, the Bay of Pigs. I just like the that.
Class
I don't know
B.
where it is. I've just heard it before. There was a war or something that happened back in the 60s. But I want to build it in the Bay of Pigs.
And how would you build this?
Or under the bridge of the River Kwai. You know what I mean?
Or you
Is there a River Kwai?
pretty
I need to go to the River Kwai and build something. But my point is
wait, you can just purchase like
Guantanamo Bay. Is there an actual bay in Guantanamo? Maybe there. You know what I mean?
Guantanamo.
Anyway, go ahead.
no nothing, because sometimes like you.
Very good question, though. Where?
So you want a man-made island. You don't want to have like maybe an atoll that is forming and it will be an island someday in a couple of years, maybe you can purchase that instead.
Well, I would do ocean surveys to see where that's happening. Can you do that or no?
Yeah, I think you can.
Where the ocean level is not as high. But well, let me ask you something. I don't know much about islands, but I assume islands are volcanic. You know what I mean?
I mean, unless it's Dubai, you can just make whatever shape you
Yeah,
want.
look at
Like,
that.
that's Dubai. That's all.
Yeah, but it's near, attached to a fucking
by road.
It's by another. It's not as the water's shallower there, right?
Yeah.
But I want to build a fucking island in the middle of the ocean. Is that possible?
So super freaking deep. It would have to be like a floating island because it would be hard to anchor something into Mariana's Trench, Bobby.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. So can you float an island?
You could float away back over here. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Why don't you just buy a boat? That's a floating island.
No, I want a fucking island with beaches.
Buy a cruise ship.
No, I want something just to float. No, let me ask you. If you have if you have an island that's not anchored to anything, right?
I got the money.
Would it float? Maybe that's cool. It's like you go to sleep, and you wake up and like, oh, we're near Hawaii.
Yeah. Open your eyes again. Oh, I'm in Singapore.
I'm in Singapore, right? It could just go wherever you want it to go.
How do you park your island? You're gonna cause
Natural.
All right.
shifts.
But it's gonna be like a 5-mile island all the way around. It's huge.
Who's gonna captain this island?
Captain, I'm the mayor.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, who's
I
going
don't need
to
no fucking
steer this
captain.
island
There's no
where it
steering mechanism. It's a fucking island.
just floats where it wants to float? It collides where it wants to collide.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like it at all. What else are you
All
gonna
right,
buy?
forget it then.
That'd be crazy.
How much money do I have
It
in
floats
this?
to Russia.
this-
You have let's say you have 80 billion.
No, the Powerball. Let's make it realistic. The Powerball right now is at 1.9 billion.
1.9 billion.
Billion.
That's a Powerball right now?
I bought tickets last night.
I gotta buy tickets. How do you do it?
You just go to a gas station and pay cash. I bought $50 worth.
Okay, I might do this.
We should all do it.
After this, let's go get a Powerball.
Yeah.
Is it a ball?
It's
Yeah, that's what you win, Bobby, a Powerball.
No, but how do you buy it? Is it a ball
You
and
buy
you open it and it's
lottery
there's a number?
Lottery tickets, and they draw balls with numbers on it.
Are they blue?
They're white.
Why does
I want to know.
you look like a Powerball?
No, those are mine.
All right, let's get back on track. All right.
Oh my God, is that what you are right now? Blue balls?
Ah, Halloween, man. Guys,
God, man.
what's better, blue balls or blueberry?
Blue balls are a myth.
They're a myth.
Have
Is
you
it?
ever?
Is it a myth?
I'm sorry, your horniness pains you. Boo hoo.
No,
It's real.
When I was younger,
You have no
I
idea it's
couldn't
an
walk.
actual thing you heard.
PMS is a myth. Let's go with
Yeah.
I think blue balls.
It's not. You don't know the kind of pain. It's
What
probably,
kind? Where does that? Tell
it's
me where it
probably
hurts.
It's probably worse than your period cramps.
Yeah, I would agree.
No.
I would agree too. Thank you.
I'll vote with that as well. Like, what's that? 3-1 right now?
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, you
It's
don't
very
understand.
painful.
It feels like your skin,
Oh, my
especially if you have a boner, nothing comes. It feels like your skin's about to rip.
Really?
It's like giving. It's probably the same as childbirth, honestly.
For how much was it? $1 billion, you said?
A 1.9
1.9
billion.
Okay.
So taxes, you'd probably get.
Well, what I would try to do is probably do something good for the world and probably clone and try to revive species of animals that are extinct.
So Bobby a year ago bought this foot massager, and it's a really really fancy one. And a year ago he bought it, but it only arrived like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Well, I kept calling. They're like, "Well, there's a backlog, and we haven't." You know what I mean? And it's like, and I had my assistant do it, and it took 8 months or 7 months
My gosh.
to get it here. And then but it's great when you do that because it's like you forget about it. And then when it actually got into town, in the house, I mean, I got really excited.
I just want to know who has custody over it, because I know that it was a gift for me a year ago, but then since we broke up,
Yeah.
How do you guys split all this?
like,
stuff?
how is that mine or is it yours?
It's yours. It's not. It's not. I have wider feet than you. It crunches my feet.
Oh, it crunches mine too. It crunches all of my foot bones.
I thought it's supposed to feel good.
It doesn't feel good.
It's
for me.
yeah. You have to really be able to take the pain.
Take the pain of it.
Yeah, it's painful, Gil.
Yeah, it's painful, but it does work.
It does really work.
Yeah,
well.
yeah. My feet feel good, pretty good, but you can have it.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Wow.
This game is the
Thank
best.
you. That means a lot.
But that same company does the chair thing too. Maybe is that? Should I get the chair?
You want to try to do
Well,
the
they're
gravity
talking about
jump
like
down?
$5,000, $6,000, $7,000.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? For a chair thing, like a full-blown chair thing.
Take off.
I thought about getting one of those.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. But if I had billions of dollars, I would hire humans to do it.
Yeah, that is one of my. So if I were to become stinking rich tomorrow, I win Powerball. One of my splurges for myself would be a live-in masseur or masseuse.
No, my son is the worst these days because like at night he always wakes up around midnight demanding water, and his water bottle is right next to the bed. So he could just learn. I haven't taught him how to figure out how to get his water bottle, but then he forces me. You have to like put your hand like arm over him like a seatbelt, and if you try to lift it off when you think he's sleeping, he just grabs up with both hands and like grabs it back down, and you just have to sit there for like 30 minutes until you think he's probably asleep to like even
Just
move
yank it away.
Then he'll cry and wake you up.
Then cry.
Do you want to know something really sad about when I took ketamine?
What's that?
I had my therapist hold me for 90 minutes. Like, not even like, oh, keep an arm on me or anything like that. Like, I pulled her in. She was like full mounted on me.
Yeah, I remember that. You were crying.
Like this. Like, we were in like a full, like, I was like hanging on to her, frightened. For 90 minutes, the poor lady was just stuck there. Oh my God, how embarrassing. She was probably like, this isn't going the way I thought. I can promise you she's never had a patient like me require that much. Like, I needed to be held tight. At any time she would kind of move or breathe, I would pull her back in. Oh, so sad.
I mean, touch is so important to you.
It's my number one. Physical touches.
That's everyone's.
No, it's not.
Every woman wants it.
You think so?
Oh yeah, everyone wants.
That's not true. My best friend Jessica does not like being touched. Huh, she's Korean too.
Yeah, maybe that's a Korean thing.
Yeah, she just doesn't like being touches like the bottom of her list.
It's just boring.
It is.
I mean, let's be honest. It's just a real boring activity.
I
You know
just
what I mean?
like laying down, touching, and making out.
Yeah, that's good in the first couple of 2-3
No,
years.
all the time. I love it.
It's boring.
It's boring.
There's got to be other things involved, like an El Mariachi thing, or like, you know what I mean. There's got to be involved, like, you know what I mean. Some CGI. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do, but it's like I don't like it. It's just a lot of just laying there and just.
Yeah, you're
going,
right.
I don't like. It's like what the fuck?
Because he likes to wrestle and he likes to engage like
Yeah.
physically. So if touching for him is like he has to either like punch me in the pussy.
No.
Or he has to like.
If fighting for position, I'll do that.
Yes, you're into that.
Yeah, I'll fight for position.
Or he does this
If
thing.
it turns into a little game.
Yeah,
See, that's quality
Yeah,
time
yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
that's quality.
Quality time. That's why he likes
Like if I can get my right hand closest to her armpit before she makes, you know what I mean, it's like stop that. Like that's a game.
We do torture tactics.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. If I put her in a leg lock, you know what I mean, and see how far I can squeeze.
Dude, you just love challenges.
Yeah, I love little challenges and things. So if you want to hug and you want to cuddle, those things are involved, baby. Maybe we can do it on a mat.
Come on to my jiu-jitsu gym
Dude, that's it. I should have a fucking wrestling mat or jiu-jitsu gym.
in your bed.
In my bed, next to my bed. Right? So that you want to cuddle, let's put on your gi. You got to put on a gi to cuddle me.
And a mouth guard.
Yeah. Choo-choo, ship station, coming to you. The most wonderful time of the year is also the most hectic time of the year. Can we all agree with that? Everyone puts off shopping until the last minute, and if you have an online store like we do, you know the feeling of getting hit with a ton of orders at once. Hey guys, Tigerbelly, we have an online store, we have great merch, and we use ShipStation. It's the best ever.
ShipStation works with all of your favorite places to sell online, including Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, and more. Manage every order from one simple dashboard, automate routine shipping tasks, print shipping labels, and easily compare rates and delivery times to optimize every shipment.
Over 130,000 companies have grown their e-commerce business with ShipStation, and 98% of the companies that stick with ShipStation for a year become customers for life.
This holiday season, give yourself the gift of stress-free holiday shipping. Use promo code BELLY today at ShipStation.com to sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com, promo code BELLY.
Roman. 52% of men over 40 experience some form of erectile dysfunction in their life.
Yeah.
And if you're experiencing ED, there's help. Roman is the digital health clinic for men. Roman offers genuine FDA-approved medication for as little as $4 per dose.
And at Roman, there are no waiting rooms, no hassle, just a straightforward and convenient digital experience, which means you can take care of all of it from the comfort of your home.
Getting started is simple. Just grab your laptop or mobile device and start your free online visit. A U.S. licensed healthcare professional will work with you to find the best treatment plan.
And if medication is appropriate, Roman sends it right to your door with free 2-day shipping. Everything arrives in discreet packaging too. And it's really affordable. For example, it's $4 a dose.
Yep.
So that's like less than a cup of coffee?
Cup of coffee, yeah. Right now, Roman has a special offer for our listeners. Use this link to get 20% off your first order. Just go to ro.co/belly today. That's ro.co/belly for 20% off.
I think it's interesting because I think in the beginning of a relationship, you do certain things that are against. I can't even believe I'm saying this, but this is gonna throw 90% of women listening to this are gonna, I'm gonna date this guy. But a lot of it is, because you want them to like you, and you're trying to get in.
You're more pleasing.
Yeah,
in the beginning.
and you do things that are against your nature.
Wait, so would you say you are not, well, I guess no one is, but like, are you at like 80% yourself? Like, what I'm trying to ask is, how much of who you present in the beginning is truly you?
I think essentially it is truly me in terms of my humor, in terms of like what I like and what I don't like.
Because I'll say this, you definitely fooled me about the physical touch. In the beginning, you could not get your hands like off of me, right? Every step I took, you were snapping pictures of me, awake, asleep, in the bathroom. Anytime, like you were obsessed with my body. You could not, like anytime that I would be away or even I'm like, I'm going home to Long Beach, you'd be like, no, you're not. You're gonna stay right here. And then you just always, and when we were in public, you always wanted to hold. So I was like, oh, he is such a, like I used to tell people he is so affectionate. I can't get enough of his affection.
Damn.
And then it just all went away.
Through time though. It wasn't an overnight thing.
No, it was pretty drastic. It was like after a year, you were like, all right, got her, baited her. Like now it's like, it went from like that to no cuddles at all.
It's funny that you say that because now I'm not doing it.
You're not one.
Oh, you've learned.
I think I've learned.
Well, were your ex-girlfriends, did they say that about you as well? Where you're like, you were very affectionate
No.
and then it went away?
No. But also, I had only been in a relationship for 2 years.
Right.
Yeah, but in terms of like, I think right now I'm setting different kind of boundaries so that doesn't happen again. So I think I'm more essentially myself,
That's good.
Yeah. Like in terms of like cuddling, I'll do it, but like, I mean, there's this one girl that I really like that I'm kind of dating. She took an eye booger out of my eye.
You liked it.
No.
Oh.
And then I go, and she got up, went to her kitchen, and threw it in the trash can. Right?
How big was this?
It wasn't even that big. And in my head, I'm like, that's weird, right?
Walk to the trash can.
And then
Your
an
eyes
hour
are
later,
very boogery though.
Yeah,
I think our first date, I scraped like at the coffee shop. I was like, "Did you just wake up?" And I scraped it off your eye.
yeah. And then she did it again. Like a couple hours later, it was a hair.
Wow, okay.
She saw a hair on her couch, and she went to and I go, this is gonna stop. So I plucked a hair out of my head, and I put it on her bed, and I go, this has to be here. As long as you.
How did that challenge go?
I don't know.
That sounds more like a compulsion on her part, right? Like it's like a.
No, she's just cleanly. Her house is very cleanly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to throw someone's eye booger in the trash can seems a little extreme.
Yeah, I just
You just
stuff.
flick it
Like-
in the air and let it like, you know.
Why is it cute? That's cute.
Yeah. I think you have similar quirks like that.
I like quirks. I gotta poop.
Okay.
It's Tigerbelly.
All right, we're back to Bobby's poo. How was it?
It's pretty good. I have to like entice it to come out sometimes.
How do you entice it?
Water.
Oh, you used a bidet first.
Yeah.
Wait, so you sat down not knowing for sure if it was gonna come out or not.
My stomach is a little achy, and so and you can feel like I'm about to poop, but nothing was coming out. So sometimes you need to knock on the door, like when Gandalf knocked on Frodo, Bilbo's door for the first time. You know, for the party, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to do that. Knock, 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 I'm in town, right? And then sometimes, you know, the door opens and he goes, "I'm coming out to play." That's exactly what happens. It's not outside.
Oh, so
You
you're not.
turn, you turn on the bidet and it tickles your butthole, stimulates it.
This bidet is pretty good, but you know the one that was sponsored us. What was the one?
Tushy.
Tushy, that spray. It's not even just a knock.
What is it, like a
Tushy's like an entry.
SWAT team?
Yeah. We know you're in there.
I think
yeah.
you know I think you might be a bidet expert because when you stayed at my place, you were like, what brand bidet is that? Because it's my favorite one.
Oh, that was a very good brand.
Is it the Toto?
Yeah, it's
The
a Toto one, yeah.
Yeah, that's a very good because
So good.
I can adjust the strength of the spray,
Temperature.
all that stuff. I mean, the one we have right now is the most intricate one.
The Kohler. I think it's the best one.
The one we have upstairs is a great one, and I don't want to downplay that one. I'm just saying that like the Tushy one is just a spray.
Right.
So if I lived like in the mountaintops or wherever in a place that's not in the city, you know what I mean, and I had that would do.
Well, it doesn't have the precision. It doesn't have the heat the temperature options, and it doesn't have like
Toto
the
has, like-
Kohler one has the. Do you want a spiral or do you
Yes.
want a straight shot or do you want a more like coverage?
I like,
more of a
I like the
spray?
pulsating one.
Oh, when I need the one that's so pinpoint right into my.
That's the one I love.
Yeah.
It's like a laser.
It's a laser right into the
yeah.
asshole.
It's like what they use on Star Trek.
Polymer.
It's not water.
It's your asshole.
Yeah, but it's a really good one. But anyway, the door was closed and the water opened it.
Wow.
And then what did it look like? Was it?
I don't look at it. I don't I don't do a show and tell.
That really is not good for survival.
Hard stool, soft.
Soft for sure because I told you it's not good. You know, but
Oh, I've had some not good hard where you're
Yeah,
in
you know
pain, where you're screaming.
they call that tubul.
I got to bull all day.
yeah.
You don't want a tubul, babe. Tubul really hurts. You have like blood streaks on it.
Go to the questions.
Okay. These are some fan questions people submitted on our Tigerbelly Instagram. We'll start with this first one. This is Minul De Silva. He asked, "What's on Bobby's current music playlist?" Same question for you.
He asked Bobby.
No, yes, you first. Same to you.
How about you guys alternate songs? Don't be, and you have to be honest. You can't just be like, make it sound cool. Like, what have you actually been listening to?
I mean, the new albums I've been listening to Tom Odell's new album, which is like kind of more piano-based, simple. What I like about that album is like some of the music doesn't really. It's weird. It sounds like more like there'd be more instrumental piano pieces, but then he sings over it. It's interesting. There's two songs in there I kind of like. One of them is called Monday. It's a good song.
Tom Odell is a stud.
He's a pretty good guy. I don't know him personally, but I assume, what else am I listening to?
I'm going back a little bit. Last weekend, I wanted to listen to the Weezer Blue album and Pinkerton again. So I did that for 2 straight days. I really like this new band, not this new band. She's been around for a while, but she's incredible. She goes by Way as Blood. So freaking good. And then I really love, I hate to say it, the Chris Brown song Under the Influence.
I haven't heard that one yet.
Oh, is it good?
I just find it like it's kind of sexy. So mine is all over the place.
I mean, 15 hours ago, you did listen to Never Really Over by Katy Perry.
Wait, no, that was last night with the girls in the car with Jules and my niece. But will you subscribe? Do you listen to my Spotify?
I love your playlist. I mean, these are more weird.
This album right here by Ulrich Snaus. He's like kind of like an ambient guy. A strangely isolated place is the album. from beginning to the end, it's my jam, and it's like the soundtrack to my life right now.
Oh.
FYI, and there's another one too. If we may, here's another soundtrack to my life is Nils.
You like Nils Fromm a
Yeah,
lot.
but this album, guys, listen. If you want sad and like just simple.
No, not even sad. I think Nils Fromm is genius.
No, he is. But this specific album, I'm saying. You know, this specific album, it's called Screws. You know, and let me just play a little bit. Can we or no?
No, you can't.
Okay.
But it's sad.
It's super sad and nice and moody. But you know, but that's what I've been listening to.
And then we also.
Ooh, there's another one called it's by Dijon. It's called The Dress. I'm obsessed. Oh, and
I thought that was a mustard.
I also thought it was a mustard.
no, and then another song by Ondara called Saying Goodbye. I listen to on repeat. That's like my emo cry song though.
Man,
Yeah.
you guys really like a lot of emo songs.
I do. I know. I hop all over the place. I don't like when people are like, I don't like cool music types. I want to like have the freedom to listen to the Spice Girls and I want to also have the freedom to like whatever the hell I want to without like shame around whether or not
Well,
like
you
I
have
have
the
cool
freedom
taste
to
in
do
music.
that. Nobody can tell you what.
We have a question from Mike Cables _Cables. If you could take over anyone's life in the whole world, who would you be?
Putin.
Interesting.
I don't know. I think he has a lot of power.
You just like
I like his hairstyle.
There we-
You know what I mean?
Tell the truth, the hairstyle.
Yeah, the hairstyle. I love
Access.
palaces. I love palaces. No, I would probably take over a job where like a place like Russia and try to like reinvent it. You know what I mean? And just I'd probably pull out of Ukraine if I was Putin, right? And I would like just do a complete turnaround.
That's an interesting scenario.
Yeah.
You're still Bobby, you're just in the body of Putin.
Imagine me in the body, like
So
that'd
I'd
be
like,
so cool.
Is Putin at like a comedy club right now doing stand up?
Oh yeah. The
Hello,
very-
my friends.
Hello, my friends. Yeah.
I'm a fat Pikachu.
No, because I would have my own accent.
Yeah.
I would sound like me right now.
Oh, it's still your voice, but his.
Yeah, I would
Buddhist
just
body.
be inside him, right? And they'd be like, whoa, the Kremlin's now a comedy store. You know?
Since the Ukrainian president was a comedian,
Oh,
like maybe just, like, do a
Right.
comedy off.
No, what I do is I would turn the Kremlin into the comedy store, Russia, right? And my opening weekend, the headliner is Zelensky.
so good.
That's how you unite.
Yeah.
Countries.
I don't think he would do it though.
I think he
Because imagine he'd be like, you were just bombing, you killed so many of my people like a month ago. I'm not gonna headline your club.
But you're
It's a
gonna
bit.
give,
It's a
Right?
bit.
you're gonna give something about how now it's time to heal the divide, and
Right.
you're gonna say all the right things.
But if not him, then who would I like? Look, you know what? Also, I would have George as my booker.
Was so
For your Comedy Store Russia,
Yes, comedy store. Well, I have to call Peter Shore and stuff and see if I can,
franchise it out.
franchise
we
it out.
franchise in
Yeah.
Moscow.
Yeah. But if we can, right, I would go. Well, I'm thinking about George as my booker, so I can just get you out of here. But you'll be there with me, and you'll live in a palace with your wife and your kids.
Oh wow.
You're gonna get like, I'm gonna stoke you out, dude. You might even get a province. You know what I mean? Like,
What the hell do Gilbert and I get?
you're here.
We gotta hold down the podcast.
You gotta hold down the podcast, man.
Well,
But who would be booked if I call you and I go, yeah, man, Zelensky's out. He just doesn't trust me.
I'm sorry. It's just this voice with Putin
I know.
on a horse.
What?
You're on a horse.
Yeah.
It's calling George.
Maybe I should try to do an accent, right?
Try your best.
Well, what?
Mel.
Wait.
What did you say, Mayway?
Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather.
Book him.
Book Floyd Mayweather.
No, do a Russian accent. See if I can.
Like Evelyn Salt. You a Russian spy.
You're a Russian spy. All right, George. Zelensky. He pulled out. Who do we get?
Well, we get everybody from
What do we
this
get?
fool, because that was my class of
Oh.
open micers. Except I'm not
Frank-
sure any of them remember.
Frankie Quinones. We get it.
Yeah.
You creep.
What else do we get?
Chris Estrada.
Kiss Estrada. Okay, we've got it. So that would be our first week. Mexicans to open the first Moscow.
Ukrainian.
Yeah.
Russian.
That's crazy.
They're the great uniters.
Oh, that's true.
But I wouldn't fly them. They can hop borders. Mexicans. They can sneak through. Wouldn't they be able to do that? Yeah.
Yeah, they're resourceful.
Yeah, but I would probably do that as Putin. What else would I do? You know how they love McDonald's
Yeah.
in Russia?
Well, everywhere.
Right, but what I would do is I would just open it up to, I would call In-N-Out Burger. Because it's a superior burger.
Mm-hmm.
I would have some like hi-ho or some like, you know what I mean, upper, echelons in terms of hamburgers. I would open up pretty cool restaurants there, man.
But there's no more McDonald's in Russia, right?
They closed it down.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And people are bummed.
Damn.
Like McDonald's in Russia is like a high-end thing.
You dropped it.
Like you save your money and you look forward to going.
Yeah, that's like in the Philippines when like Kenny Rogers Roasters made it to Manila. And I lived in Cebu. Like when we would fly over to Manila, it was always like Kenny Rogers.
Yeah.
And like when I came here to America, I was like, where's the Kenny Rogers? And like there was never a Kenny Rogers here.
You mean this country singer?
No, Kenny Rogers Roasters. He had a
But
restaurant.
does he
in the
own it?
Philippines.
Kenny Rogers, the
I would
fucking
hope
country
so. Or you know what's really big in the Philippines? Like TGI Fridays. Like
Yeah.
that is like,
Dude,
fine dining.
That is?
I mean, like, yeah, like it's just like, it's an American thing. It's an American staple. So people view it differently the way, as opposed to how we see it over here. Over here, we're like, oh, TGI Fridays.
Yeah, right. It's like McDonald's here is like I've peed on so many McDonald's like late at night where I'm like I gotta pee, and that's like a place where I just pee on the building. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. It's like it's not like it's the bottom of the barrel, right? In terms of food in America, no.
No.
What's the bottom of the barrel in terms of going out to eat?
Like fast food places?
Any restaurant. So I guess taquitos at 7-Eleven,
Like,
but that's not a restaurant. I'm saying in terms of restaurants. What's the bottom?
Fast food probably would be.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
I would put like
Jesus, she's
Carl's Jr. under that.
Oh, really?
Or
I don't know.
or a
They have
hard-
egg rolls.
Who's had the most salmonella?
Jack
in the Box.
Jack in the Box.
Jack in
has.
the Box.
Dude, I got the worst food poisoning from Wendy's.
Wendy's delicious.
Wendy's is so good though.
Fucked me up. What do you get at Wendy's?
The chili, and also
They have chili at Wendy's?
that's
Oh
what they're.
my
Bro,
God.
you
Bro.
put the fries in the
Bro,
chili.
bro. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
They have
Do they have fucking chili at Wendy's? Yeah, they do have the best chili at Wendy's. That's what they're known
Is their
for.
chicken at
and their
Jumbo?
Frosties.
Oh, Frosties and fries.
Yes,
Frosties and fries and chili. That's a
the
meal.
Frosties, yes.
Yeah, but I would. Do they have Taco Bell in Russia?
I
feel
don't
like
think Mexican
no.
food is big overseas because my friend tried to like start the first Mexican restaurant in Taiwan when he was over teaching English there, and it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, it's so funny because I remember I went to a place called Chimichangas in Hungary, and
It's called chimichangas.
yeah, and I'm like, oh,
Well,
a little
I'm gonna
taste
end
from
this stream.
home.
Well, Mexico.
I was walking by and I go, I'll eat here. They're traditional. That's what it says. I didn't read. And I opened it up, and it was ground beef and French fries.
Oh.
You know what I mean? They took a tortilla, fried it with ground beef